you niggas ain't real, real. Some of you niggas ain't real, real. Some of you niggas ain't real, real. Some of you niggas ain't real, real.
Peace, peace. Shalom, shalom. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Knowledge for Knowledge, an exchange of information with Knowledge Ali. I'm your host, Knowledge Ali. Here at Knowledge for Knowledge, we like to go over and discuss topics relating to the so-called Black community to inform, educate, and to find solutions to problems so they're no longer a problem. On tonight's episode 11, generational curses that lead to learned toxic behaviors. Excuse me. What is a generational curse? Let's break that down. Now, generational curses, often referred to as intergenerational or transgenerational trauma, involve the transmission of negative behaviors, beliefs, and patterns from one generation to the next. These can lead to learned toxic behaviors that affect individuals and families. Let's break down understanding generational curses. So, by definition, generational curses are toxic habits, behaviors, and beliefs passed down through family lives. They can manifest as patterns of dysfunction, reoccurring illnesses, financial struggles, or addictive behaviors. These patterns are often transmitted through psychological, physical, and spiritual means. They can be deeply ingrained in family dynamics and cultural practices as well. So, what are the causes of these generational curses? Well, there's a few factors that come into play. You have your physiological factors, right? Children often mimic the behaviors of their parents and caregivers. If these behaviors are toxic, such as aggression or substance abuse, they can be perpetuated across generations. Unresolved trauma and chronic stress can lead to maladaptive coping mechanisms such as anxiety, depression, mistrust, which are all, can be passed down. And then you got your physical factors. Environmental factors and behaviors can alter gene expression, which can then be inherited by future generations. For example, trauma experienced by one generation can affect the genetic makeup of their descendants. Chronic illnesses and conditions such as addiction or mental health disorders can be passed down through genetic predisposition and environmental influences. Then you got your spiritual and your cultural factors, right? In some cultures, you have they believe in they believe in they believe in the spiritual transmission of curses of negative energy from ancestors. And these beliefs, they can shape behaviors and attitudes within family stories, and beliefs about family history and identity can reinforce negative patterns and limit personal growth. Now, let's go into some examples of learned toxic behaviors, which these are patterns of physical, emotional, or sexual abuse, can be repeated across generations if not addressed and healed. Addiction to drugs or alcohol can be a learned behavior influenced both by genetic predisposition and environmental factors. Chronic financial struggles and poor money management skills can be uh, passed down, leading to cycles of poverty. Them people who one minute they up and then the next minute they down, and it's like after a while you start noticing this is a pattern, whether it's a season or every few months or whatever. It's something that's always going on with them. Yeah, that can be it. Um, Dysfunctional relationship patterns such as codependency or abusive dynamics can be inherited and perpetuated. So, how can the cycle be broken? Okay, that's a good question. It can be broken by recognizing and understanding the patterns and their origins, which is the first step in breaking the cycle. You know, possibly seeking professional help such as therapy or counseling can provide tools and strategies to heal from past trauma and develop healthier behaviors. Let's see. Encouraging open and honest communication within families can also foster healing and resilience. You know, committing to a personal development and self improvement can help individuals break free from toxic patterns as well. And understanding and addressing generational curses is crucial for breaking a cycle of learned behaviors and fostering a healthier, more empowered future. Educate yourself about the efforts of generational trauma and toxic behaviors. You know, it's books, it's workshops, it's online resources that can provide valuable insights and strategies for personal growth. Focus on building skills that promote emotional intelligence. I spoke on that in a previous episode. Check that out. Resilience and healthy relationships. This can include communication skills, stress management techniques, and self care practices. Engage in open and honest conversations with your family about these patterns as well. This can help create a supportive environment for change and healing. Establish healthy boundaries to protect yourself from toxic behaviors and influences. This is crucial for your well-being and personal growth. Um, Understand that breaking generational curses is it's a challenging process. So you gotta uh you gotta forgive yourself and your family, for past mistakes and focus on moving forward. Approach this journey with compassion for yourself and for others. Recognize that everyone is doing their best, with the knowledge and resources that they do have. A thing you can do is create new traditions. Introduce new positive traditions and practices into your family life. This can include regular family meetings, shared activities, or rituals that'll promote connection and well-being. Acknowledge and celebrate the small victories too, and the progress that you have made along the way. This can help reinforce positive changes, and uh, it'll motivate continued growth. Breaking generational curses require it's an ongoing effort and a commitment. So you got to stay dedicated to your personal growth and well being. For future generations too. You know, if you got a support network, lean on it. Whether it's friends, family, you get professional help. Surround yourself with people who encourage you and lift you. You can do that. Or by taking these steps, you can break free from negative patterns and create a healthier, more empowered future for yourself and your family. So the journey is about progress, not perfection. Be patient and kind with yourself, as you work towards this positive change too. Um, Forgiveness is a big, crucial. It's a crucial part in addressing the generational trauma. Serving as it's a powerful tool for healing and breaking them negative cycles. A lot of us carry that and we don't forgive, so that'd be like extra unnecessary weight. But forgiveness help release feelings of anger and resentment, bitterness. That can be passed down through generations. Um, this emotional liberation is essential for healing and moving forward. Forgiving those who you know that you done caused harm to, it can heal deep seated emotional wounds. This it's vital for breaking our cycle of trauma. Forgiveness involves you got to extend empathy to those who may have perpetuated harmful behaviors. Often due to their own unresolved trauma. Hurt people. This understanding fosters compassion and breaks the cycle of blame. You got to demonstrate forgiveness and teach the children and future generations that the value of empathy, compassion, and conflict resolution, it'll help create a healthier emotional environment. And forgiveness, it can it can open up all new channels of communication, allowing for honest and open discussions about past trauma and uh the impact that it may have had or the impact it has had. Um, you know, with improving, the communication that can be a key to resolving conflicts and building a stronger relationship. Forgiveness is it helps rebuild trust within the family relationship, creating a foundation, for healthier interactions and mutual support. Forgive yourself for past mistakes and previous failures. That's crucial for your personal growth. Um, it allows you to let go of guilt and shame and help bring forth a positive image. Um, Forgiveness empowers individuals to take control of their healing journey. It shift the focus. It shift that focus from being a victim of circumstances to an active participant in making your future better. Um, you got to break that cycle by forgiving and addressing the root cause of your trauma. You know, you can break that cycle of negative behaviors and beliefs that are passed down through generations. Once you go back and backtrack, see where it originated from, who started the foolishness, and how it done trickled down. Forgiveness allows families to create new positive legacies, based on love, understanding, and resilience. This is a transformation with benefits not only to the current generation but also the future ones. Forgiveness is powerful. It's a transformative process that plays a pivotal role in healing generational trauma. It can foster emotional liberation and empathy and make a relationship stronger. And growth within yourself, and breaking them negative cycles. Period. Breaking free from generational curses and learned toxic behaviors it's a courageous and it's a transformative journey. It begins with awareness and understanding, the patterns that have, shaped your life and extended to, you know, you gotta actively just seek healing and growth. By embracing forgiveness, you can open communication and commit to personal development. We can disrupt the toxic cycles and create a legacy of resilience, empowerment, and emotional well-being. But you got to remember that the journey may be challenging, but each step is a victory. Together we can build a future where compassion and is love and positive change, thrive and benefit, and not only just us, but those who come after us, those who raising up to take our place. Um, Man, on that note, I'm done. I just wanted to break down the generational curses and talk a little bit how they lead to these learned toxic behaviors that we got to learn that that's what it is, and then unlearn them, and then relearn how to do things the correct way. That's all. So if it's any topics or questions you like us to go over, you can hit us at the email knowledge for knowledge 24 at gmail.com. That's knowledge, the number 4, 24 at gmail.com. And, we'll pick them, we'll break them down, go over them live. You know what I'm saying? You can also find us, we got a YouTube channel, Knowledge for Knowledge, knowledge, number 4, knowledge. It ain't that hard to spell and ain't that hard to find. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank y'all for joining and for watching. We like to celebrate the richness and the culture over here. So we hope that this episode has inspired and empowered you. Remember, knowledge is power. And together we can uplift and transform our communities, Stay connected with us on social media too and share your thoughts and your stories. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, keep shining. Peace, peace. Shalom. Wa alaikum assalam.
Of you niggas ain't free.